Hello, friends, and welcome back to Kira's YouTube channel. Here we focus on tips to grow your cat's Instagram account and other kitty-related topics. It's the best of Keeks, unedited, and using my phone. Yay! Alright, so Kira's kind of resting now because I tried to do this video a bunch of times and kept running out of space. Anyways, I'm going to try to get through as much as I can about cat pods right now and hopefully just get something up for you guys. So basically, for those of you who don't know what a pod is on Instagram, for people accounts, it's basically a group of people who come together to help build engagement and drive their posts and, get a larger presence and a following and that type of thing. So how is this done? Well, basically you're in, like a group chat with people. You're usually either invited to a pod, or I guess if you're someone who made one, you started one. And basically the users tell each other when they've posted, and then everybody goes in and likes the post and is required to comment on it. So there's different rules for pods. And some can be more strict than others. I don't know if I'll be getting Kira down here right now. She was playing so much before, now she's tired. She's tired for once. So anyway, some are more strict than others. And they can have, I've read anywhere from 15 to 20 people. The one that I was in had much less, probably 8 to 10. So, it kind of just depends and varies their definition and structure. But basically it's a group of people who want to help engage and grow their accounts. So the pros to pods are obviously just that. They do help people grow and engage, and you get more activity and comments and everything on your posts. So it's going to push your posts up through the algorithm and hopefully get you more visibility. You can make connections with people. If you're invited to a pod and you don't know everybody there, you get to know new accounts. So that's pretty fun as well. So let's see. The biggest con to pods is that, Instagram has caught on to this and looks out for this activity as sort of like, I'm just going to put it bluntly, cheating the system, so to speak, because people are engaging in this way and they really want to see other people, not always the same people engaging on posts. They want to see your followers. They want to make sure your content is doing well because people really enjoy it, and not just because people are basically required or in a group requiring each other to like the content and to comment on it. For the people I know that are successful in their pods and everything, they already have great content. So even if they weren't in a pod, they would still be growing. Like, let's just be honest. So yeah, like if you're looking to join a pod as your only way to grow, I think, you still probably need a lot of the other basics of having, nice photos, good captions, good engagement to still help you grow. I don't know if someone can just grow throwing up any picture and just being in a pod. I don't know if it quite works that way. I mean, if you have another, story to tell or information, of course, leave it in the comments. But anyways, that's the way I kind of think of pods, is they help boost engagement and your growth, but they're not going to do all of the work necessarily for you, especially with Instagram looking out for this type of repetitive or bot-like, behavior, so to speak. Everybody I know so far who's in pods has not gotten in trouble in any way, or been blocked or banned, from this repetitive behavior. But that's just a warning, I would say. If you are invited to a pod or are thinking about starting one, that's the biggest cautionary thing I could say. The biggest con is that you could be, possibly, have repercussions for that, for behavior, especially sharing the links to posts within your DMs. It's much better if you just tell people in the pod, oh, I posted, that type of thing. Kira. Sorry, guys. Maybe I'll move closer. At least you can see her. Hey, honey. Anyways, yeah, not much activity over here, so I'll try to keep it short. Let's see what else. The cons, if you're in a pod that's like 20 people and requiring you to comment on every single thing, especially within the first half hour to an hour, that can obviously be a con. It's very time consuming. You need to be able to really commit to that. And that's part of the reason I did, leave the pod that I was invited to. It was just, well, there weren't 20 people in it, like I said, and it wasn't very strict, but it did feel more like an obligation to me. It was starting to feel like an obligation, and I was just kind of not, there's not really even like one reason. It's just mostly I just wasn't seeming to enjoy my time as much on the platform as when I was just kind of doing my own thing and commenting on whoever I wanted to comment on and friends and scrolling through my feed and things like that. So basically, toe stretch. Oh, it's so cute. Kira, you can barely see your toe beat. Anyway, so yeah, so, you know, if you want, I guess I would advise, if you're interested in more about pods, you know, of course, look up more YouTube videos about them. There's going to be tons of people who have, you know, probably different stories to tell. A lot of the influencers that I've watched on YouTube for the people accounts seem like they advise against pods, only because they're trying to tell people to grow their accounts more organically and things like that. And through, you know, hopefully, you know, you want to get to a place where you're just having lots of people engage with your content, and not just people in a pod. So yeah, there's definitely different pros and cons. Like I said, with the people who I know who are in pods and everything, they already have great accounts, and I think their accounts, not just I think, I know their accounts, ooh, sorry, Keeks, would already be growing, you know, without the use of pods. I think the pods just have, you know, boost them. They're already amazing photos, captions. Their cats are adorable, of course. And it's just something people want to look at and enjoy looking at already and commenting on. So anyway, that's sort of my thoughts about pods. Ooh, maybe she woke up there. Yeah, so I didn't stay in mine too long, but that doesn't mean I still don't talk to the people. So like I said, it does help you build connections. I did build connections. Now, something to watch out for, and that I did notice with the group I was in, not everybody commented back on things that I was, you know, if I commented on their post, not everybody commented on mine. So that did get a little bit frustrating. You know, I'm not going to lie and say that's not, you know, annoying when you go into a group and it's supposed to be engagement and not everybody's engaging back. So that's something, you know, if you really want that, you know, engagement, just be aware there could be pods that are more active, and, you know, are more active in commenting back and are very, you know, very serious and strict. And there could be ones, you know, kind of like the one I was in, is more relaxed. So anyways, that kind of bugged me too, is that I felt like I was putting in this effort and not everyone would do the same. But there, like I said, I still talk to people who I did get to know and who did comment on my posts, you know, and we still have conversations, and it's really great because I've been able to talk to people about other topics about, you know, engagement and growing accounts and things like that. So yeah, I just in the end decided to not stay. I was only there for probably like 2 days or something, but I made a few friends and that was nice. I did build some connections, so I enjoyed it for that reason. Kira's lazily playing, I guess. I hope I didn't leave anything out, but I really need to end the video because I'm just afraid I'm going to run out of space again. So let's stop it while I can. If you have any thoughts about pods, pros or cons, or you've had your own experience, please let us know in the comments. You know, it'd be great to get a conversation started. I know it's a small group that, you know, not many subscribers or anything right now, but I hope that you guys are enjoying the content here and getting some, learning some new information maybe, or getting some help through these videos. So, sorry, I had to speak so fast today. Let's wrap it up. Again, if you've made it to the end of the video and you like what you saw, get your paws out and subscribe. Right, Geeks? Can you say bye? She wants to play so much, but she's all worn out. This is the lazy play. There we go. All right, Kira. Bye, you guys. Happy Friday.